The corner of your bathroom, the basement wall, that dark patch creeping along the wood behind your kitchen sink, you already know what it looks like. You drive to the store, pick up a $15 spray bottle, scrub it clean, and feel good about it. Then 3 weeks later, it is right back in the exact same spot, every single time. Today, I am going to show you what Amish farmers have been using for over 100 years. A simple wash that costs less than 20 cents to make. And I will show you why both the Environmental Protection Agency and the Occupational Safety and Health Administration actually agree that the chemical spray sitting under your sink is not solving your mold problem at all. But before we get into it, drop a comment right now. Type 1 if the worst mold in your home is in the bathroom, or type 2 if it is in the basement. I will share specific tips for each one at the end of this video. Here is something nobody taught us in school. Long before hardware stores existed, long before anyone had ever heard of Tilex or Concrobium, farmers and builders across the world had already solved the mold problem, and their solution was incredibly simple. The Romans used it to whitewash the walls of their animal houses, grain storage buildings, and battlefield hospitals. They did not understand why it worked at a molecular level, but they knew it worked. Generation after generation kept passing that knowledge down. Fast forward to 19th century America. If you've ever driven through Pennsylvania or Ohio and noticed those beautiful white barns dotting the countryside, you were actually looking at the answer. Amish farmers whitewashed the interior walls of their barns every single spring, not just for appearance. They did it because it kept the walls clean, dry, and free of the kind of biological growth that could make their livestock sick. It was a ritual, a tradition built entirely on results. During both World Wars, the United States military used Limewash to disinfect field barracks and medical tents. No synthetic chemicals, no recurring supply chain, just water and lime. A 2021 study published in Scientific Reports confirmed that calcium hydroxide, the core ingredient in Limewash, has a measurable ability to eliminate a wide range of bacteria, fungi, and pathogens under real field conditions. This is not folk wisdom. The science backs it up. So what is actually happening when you apply Limewash to a wall? The answer comes down to one number. The pH of hydrated lime, which is calcium hydroxide, sits at 12.4. To give you some context, most mold species cannot survive in an environment with a pH higher than 9. Limewash creates a surface environment so alkaline that mold simply has nowhere to take hold. That is not a marketing claim. That is basic biology. Now here is the part that should genuinely frustrate you. Both the Environmental Protection Agency and the Occupational Safety and Health Administration have officially stated that bleach is not recommended as a routine method for treating mold on porous surfaces. Not as a guideline suggestion, as an official position. Why? Because bleach can only penetrate roughly 1.6 millimeters into a surface, but mold grows its root structures, called hyphae, deep inside wood, drywall, and grout. When you spray bleach and wipe the surface clean, you are only removing the visible layer. The root system stays intact, and the mold regrows within days or weeks. You are not solving the problem. You are repainting over rust. Limewash works differently in another important way. Regular latex paint creates a sealed film on your wall that traps moisture inside. That trapped moisture is exactly what mold needs to thrive. Limewash, by contrast, is naturally porous and breathable. It allows moisture vapor to pass through the wall freely, which cuts off the humidity supply that mold depends on to survive. According to the Environmental Protection Agency, approximately 50% of homes in the United States have damp conditions that create a high risk for mold growth. And according to multiple market research reports, the average American homeowner pays between $500 and $6,000 every time they hire a professional mold remediation service. That number is not a typo. So if this solution is this simple, this affordable, and this well supported by science, why is nobody talking about it? Let me be straightforward with you. I am not here to tell you there is some secret conspiracy, but I do want you to look at one number and ask yourself a fair question. The mold remediation and mold treatment industry in the United States was valued at approximately $1.2 billion in 2024, according to Grandview Research. It continues to grow every single year. Now, walk into any Home Depot or Lowe's and look at the mold removal aisle. You will find dozens of branded spray bottles priced between $12 and $25 each. Products you buy once, use, and then buy again a month later when the mold comes back. That is a business model built on repetition. A 50-pound bag of hydrated lime costs between $10 and $15 and covers roughly 400 square feet of wall. You buy it once, you mix it yourself, and you apply it again every year or two. There is simply no financial incentive for a large retailer to put that front and center in their store. That is not a conspiracy. That is just economics. Now, let us talk about exactly how to do this yourself. First, what you need to buy. Look for hydrated lime, also labeled as calcium hydroxide or slaked lime, at any building supply store, farm supply store, or garden center. You can also find it on Amazon. A 50-pound bag typically runs between $10 and $15 and will cover a significant amount of wall space. The mixing ratio is straightforward. Combine 1 part hydrated lime with 3 to 4 parts clean water. Stir it thoroughly until you get a smooth, milky consistency. Some people add a small amount of salt to help the mixture bond better to the surface. Apply it using a wide bristle brush or a paint roller. The key is to apply 2 to 3 thin coats rather than 1 thick coat. Each coat needs roughly 24 hours to dry completely before you add the next one. One important safety note: freshly mixed lime has a very high alkaline content. Wear rubber gloves and eye protection when you mix and apply it. Avoid letting it sit on bare skin for extended periods. For the best long-term results, plan to reapply Limewash every 1 to 2 years, depending on how humid your space tends to be. In a basement or bathroom, once a year is the smarter choice. Now, here is the specific tip I promised at the start. If your problem area is a bathroom, focus on the grout lines and the wall directly above your shower or tub where steam accumulates most heavily. If your problem is a basement, start with the corners at floor level where moisture tends to gather first. Here is the bigger lesson I want you to walk away with today. There are solutions that have been tested not just in a lab, but across centuries of real-world use. Solutions that cost almost nothing, carry no toxic fumes, and are confirmed effective by the very government agencies most people trust. And yet those solutions get buried under billions of dollars of product marketing every single year. The second lesson is this: always ask what the Environmental Protection Agency and the Occupational Safety and Health Administration actually say, not what a product label says. Because in this case, 2 of the most authoritative federal agencies in the country have quietly told us the most popular mold product on the shelf does not work on the surfaces where most mold actually grows. That gap between what is sold and what is true matters. A lot of knowledge like this is quietly disappearing behind algorithm-driven search results and sponsored content. If someone in your life has been fighting mold and throwing money at products that keep failing them, share this video. That is worth more than any like or subscribe button.